that investor or that rich person. You said earlier that if I'd sat old Alex here, one of the big differences is this one's much more focused, concise, articulate. So I'm wondering what you guys think of that content as a undervalued, underappreciated skill in the world we're heading in.
If I'm starting today rather than when I had, zero, there's still a huge amount of attention that sits on social media, if not more. And there's even more demand for content now than there was. And so you can supply that and get compensated for it. And you'll have to do repetitions for a period of time until eventually you get good. And then you can develop an audience, and then you obviously can sell things to them.
I think content's a little bit of an interesting one because content works when you've got intellectual property to leverage. So I remember Alex popped onto my screen the first time and he says, I've sold my company for $40 million and I've got nothing to sell you. I'm just going to tell you how I did it. Codie's the same. She's like, I was working at Goldman Sachs, but then I left Goldman Sachs to earn more money through laundromats. I'm like, that's interesting. That's fascinating, right? So I'm going to watch that content because there's some interesting intellectual property there. My channel took off when I started talking about I've done 7 startups that went 0 to $1 million in the first 12 months. So it's that ability to have some intellectual property that people are going to want to get to.
I can think of a bunch of examples of creators that hadn't done anything, but their ideas were the value. So if you think of someone like George Mack or even James Clare or lots of other of these sort of like Jay Shetty, online writers who...
Jay Shetty had a great one, which was, I've got monk wisdom for the modern world. Mm-hmm. And we've got Ali Abdaal. I quit being a doctor to be a YouTuber. Mm-hmm. So there's these little hooks that work. And
does everyone you don't have to have sold a business for tens of millions
I think,
made millions from...
I think there's some intellectual property that you've got, but bear in mind that...
Like and subscribe for more insights like this.